Hey there guys, welcome back to Skirmish Miniature Gaming, Happy New Year, and welcome to some more Warcry. We've got the Catacombs out again, and we've got another one of the new maps that we haven't used yet from the expansion pack. The Tombs of Nagrada, I think it was called, something like that. And I'm joined by El, who's back with me as well. It's good. I've been off for a few weeks really with holidays, things like that, so it's good to be back. El's bringing the Bonesplitterz and he's going to mix it up with an ally from the Ironjaws, yeah? Nice. Should be awesome. And I'm going to be taking some Fyreslayers. Big up Chris, who's lent us his Fyreslayer warband again, just to be able to try out for you guys with some of the new heroes and things, just to give you something kind of new to check out, really. But otherwise, guys, hope you enjoy this one. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. We always drop tons of Warcry content, and it's always the newest stuff as well. But subscribe for all new content when it drops. Throw a like on the video, guys, and leave us some comments down below. Let me know as well what you've been getting up to in your new year. But we'll see you there. Enjoy. Alright then guys, here we go. We've got the Fyreslayers and the Bonesplitterz. We'll take you through the lists, and we already have actually, unusually for us, we've done our battle groups already. We're way ahead of the game, which means that I've got them in their kind of thing already. I've got dagger, shield, hammer there for me, and I'll take you through exactly what is in the list for the Fyreslayers. So I've taken 2 heroes today because we can do that nowadays for Warcry, and it's super awesome, so why wouldn't I? Big thanks to Chris actually, who's been on the channel before, lending us some Fyreslayers just to show off to you guys, because we haven't got our own for the studio yet until we get a bit more support for that kind of thing. But I've got, as my actual leader, and one of my 2 heroes is the Auric Rune Master, who has that cool new double that he can use. And I couldn't resist taking a Grimwrath Berserker when I realised that Chris had one, because he has the new leader quad ability, and that's just going to be awesome to try. It's like a souped up rampage is what I've basically called it, which I'm hoping to use at some point. That's going to be awesome. He's going to just be an additional hero, which obviously you can take now. So no allies for me, just heroes in general. Then everything you can pretty much see in all of the other groups there is a Volkite Berserker with a pair of Fire Steel hand axes, so like your standard grunts for the Fyreslayers really. And then just down at the front there as well, I've got a Hearthguard Berserker with Flame Strike Poleaxe rather than the dual axe. I wanted to try and fit in 2 of him, but it kind of worked out awkward with points. So I took a couple more of the normal boys instead for that. But that is the Fyreslayers list. It's going to be awesome to try those out, especially as they've definitely received a buff from the new book with the new leader options they've got. So I'll be interested to see what they can do. And we're up against Al, who's brought back his Bonesplitterz today. What have you got for us, Al?
Well, we've got a dagger, a shield, and a hammer.
Yep.
The dagger is just a lonely totem orc.
Yep.
Then we've got the Savage Big Stabber and the Morboy Boss, who was Ugger in the campaign.
Yeah,
and,
so he's going to be your actual leader, yeah?
He's going to be my actual leader, but then just for funsies, I'm also taking the Auric War Chanter, who is an Ironjaws model, as an ally. And he's got a funky double, and it's only a double, which I think is pretty damn sweet, which for the entire activation adds 1 to attacks within 6 inches in a bubble.
Yeah, so that could be an interesting buff for the Bonesplitterz.
But only for attacks under 3, so it won't be so helpful for the Arrow Boys. And then we got some Arrow Boys. 3 of those. Yeah, because I just thought you're gonna you're gonna be short, stumpy, slow. I'm gonna stand back and plink arrows at you.
Alright then guys, we're in the Temple of Nagendra for today's game for the Catacombs, and totally didn't just have to look that up to remember what it was called, because they've all got really complicated names. But we thought this one looked quite cool. There's no pits to jump over in this one and bridges to set up, but there's obviously plenty of doors that we need to set up still. And on this map, you've got some unique pillars that have the red lines around them that are classed as cover, obviously, because they are just tall pillars up to the roof, really. So that should make it for an interesting game. I think it'll be more similar to a normal game of Warcry, really, with this one, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll do a priority roll out just to see who gets the roll on the battle plan table for Catacombs. 6 and a 1, okay, for the Bonesplitterz. So the Fyreslayers win that one, and I will choose table, let's go for table A, shall we, and see what we roll. We get a 5. Let's see what's on number 5 for table A. And it is going to be Chance Encounter. So there you go, guys. That is the deployment type for today's game. We've set up, I picked red because I'm Fyreslayer, so why not? And my shield comes in from this right hand side here, and my hammer down here, and my dagger doesn't come on until the third battle round onwards in Catacombs. Al, your shield, on the left there, and your hammer down here in the corner. We'll see how that goes, but we'll roll again now, ready for the victory condition, and I'm going to go for table A again, and it's number 6. Cursed relics. Ooh, okay. So
yeah, we're in the tombs looking for relics.
Yeah, definitely. So place 1 treasure token at the center of the battlefield. Then, starting with the player who won the priority roll, players place 1 treasure token each. Each treasure token can be placed anywhere on the battlefield, more than 9 from any other treasure tokens, and 3 from the battlefield edge. If a fighter is carrying treasure at the end of their activation, allocate D6 damage points to them. The battle ends after 5 battle rounds. When the battle ends, the player who has the most fighters carrying treasure wins the battle. Next up is the twists, and I will stick to table A since that's produced some new stuff for us already. See what we get. It's a 3 for the twists, and I chose table A. Delayed allies. Reserve fighters arrive in the reserve phase of the 4th battle round instead of the 3rd. Interesting. Okay.
Sorry, what was I messed up?
So usually it's 3rd battle round onwards, but it's 4th onwards in this one that are extra battle group arrives. Maybe they've been cursed as well and they haven't been able to find their way to the battlefield properly. They've been cursed by the tomb, but who knows? Who knows? Makes sense. It's very perfect for this because this is a death-based map, so perfect for the scenario and the fluff of it. We always love a good bit of fluff on this channel. But yeah, we'll get into the dungeon terrain placement now, I believe. So we'll do the doors and we'll come back to you with where we drop those in. Alright then, here we go. We've placed some dungeon doors and then we're going to get into the dungeon terrain, which we get 2 each for. And I got to pick the door first, and we alternated dropping some down. So we've got open door, closed door, so it's a bit of a weird situation here. It's a open door, closed door, there's a closed door here, open door here, there's an open door there. There's a closed door there in the middle, and we've got an open one here, and that's open as well there, I believe, yeah. The dungeon terrain, I do get first choice, so let's see what I want to do. And there we go, I put the arms stash along here, I wonder why, along that wall. Some arrow boys are going to be dying. Your choice then, Al? Oh, here we go. He's chosen the... I should have picked it first, shouldn't I? I should have picked it first and put it on the other side. Yeah, so there we go. The lever on the other side of that door there for Al to use to get through the his orcs. But yeah, my turn. We'll see what I can do. And then the second terrain feature chosen by myself is the Casket of Doom, as I call it. And as long as you keep it in more than an inch away from other terrain features on the battlefield and doorways, you can place it next to enemy models, so I have. So if Al finishes a move action to use this lever, he's going to have to be cursed whilst he does it. So, take that. And there we go, the last one to be placed. I don't know why we've got so many in this area. We can clearly see this is where the fight's going to be early on, I think. But Al's decided to put a wall breach here, so he's got another option to jump through that if he needs to. So that wall is broken. And yeah, that is all the terrain placed. It is literally just going to be getting into deployment and then resolving any victory conditions, so placing our objectives, and we'll be getting into an initiative roll-off. Okay guys, we're all deployed and we've dropped our tokens as well for the victory condition, so which started with me obviously because I had priority. So I've dropped down my shield first, which is over in this corner here, 3 inches from the middle of the doorway, which is my got my 2 heroes in there, which should be interesting. Then Al, over this side you dropped your shield, which includes your ally and hero there as well. Then it was my hammer, which has got 3 of my generic Fyreslayers, and you got your 3 arrow boys in your hammer down that corner there, Al. And then remember, the allies are delayed, the reinforcements are delayed this game due to their cursed attempts at breaching the tomb. And so our dagger battle groups won't arrive till battle round 4 onwards, and it's 5 battle rounds the game lasts. And remember guys, the cursed artifacts, we dropped them in, there was 1 in the centre, I then dropped 1 here, 9 inches away from any other, and 3 from the edge, and then Al, you dropped yours opposite that side. So nice setup, I like it, and I'm interested to see how this goes. Let's get into initiative roll-off guys for battle round 1. And we'll start off with the Fyreslayers. Let's see what they can get here. And that is a double 5, a double 3 and 2 singles. Not bad for the first turn, I'll take it. What are you going to get there, Al, for the Bonesplitterz? Let's see how you do. And you're getting...
triple.
Wow, triple 1, so you got a quad on if you wanted it with your wild dice. And you've got 3 singles, is that? Nice. And there we go, we've decided what we want. Al, you couldn't resist the quad 1, I don't blame you, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it.
All the quaddy goodness. And then Fyreslayers do love their doubles, to be fair, and I've taken the Rune Master and he's got a really nice double for Volcano's Calls, so I thought I'll turn one of my singles into a double 4, and I've got 3 doubles now, which is more abilities than Al has, I guess, but you do have that nice quad. So we'll see how that goes, but it is your initiative though for Battle Round 1, Bonesplitterz. So you're going to go first of all with the War Chanter up, moving him in there. You do end next to the casket, but that was my sneaky plan. So on a 1, you take d6 damage. Oh no! I know. Do you want me to do it? d6 6. Oh! Okay then. Happy New Year, buddy. All right, and then you need to use an action to open the door. But lucky for you, that doesn't cause you any further damage from the casket. So we'll remove the door, and at the moment we don't have any open doors. I knew it free, so we're just gonna have to leave it open for now. And that gives you enough with a rampage for a quad 1. Yeah.
I'm gonna spend that.
Yeah. And get yourself in combat. Get yourself within an inch. Yeah, we've already measured it from the door. You get yourself in there and attack this guy, I guess, on the left.
4 dice, strength 4.
Cool. So you need 4s against my Fyreslayer. Oh, only 1. Just the 1 hit. How much damage does that do?
It's 2.
2 damage to my Fyreslayer on the left. He's down to 10 health remaining. Alright then, so onto my activation, I'm coming over to this flank to wipe out some arrow boys to make myself feel even better. So, Grimwrath Berserker here at the front, he is going to use Relentless Zeal for a double 3, which just adds 3 to my first move, which becomes 6, which should, I think, probably put me into combat with the first arrow boy, and it will. And what I'm going to do is move perfectly within an inch of him and an inch of the arm stash to claim the extra attack from the arm stash. He now has 4 attacks with the arm stash, and it's gonna be strength 5, 2/5 damage because he's the Grimwrath Berserker, and that is gonna be 8 damage. And there we go, it takes 8 damage, but you've got 15 health. To be fair, they're quite tough. And you're gonna activate the arrow boy before he dies, possibly.
Yeah, one because he could easily go down next turn.
He really could, yeah. Very good point.
Might as well use him before that happens.
Sure.
So I'm going to attack the guy who attacked him.
Nice. All right. So what's your close attack?
My close attack is only it's 3 swings, strength 3.
Okay.
1, 2. So I'm looking at what, 5s?
It's gonna be 5s, yeah, against the Grimwrath.
Oh, not a 1. Okay.
So the Grimwrath stands there pretty hardy.
So he'll
second attack.
Do it again. That's more
that's more like it. You got a crit for 2 though.
2.
Right, then we'll activate the Auric Rune Master, and he's within 12 inches of. We'll go for the Bonesplitterz here, and try and see if we can maybe finish him off with his Volcano's Call, which is his new double, which is really cool. So it's going to be a double 5, and I can use that for 5 dice, which is the value of the ability. For each 4 or 5, it's a damage. For each crit, it's 3. So it's pretty brutal. Designed to kill 1 man with not much health left, and you've got 7 left. And I've got, that is 4 damage. You're on, I think, 3 health left, I want to say. We'll work that out. And there we go, that is the Rune Master with his ability. You're down to 3 health left on that arrow boy now. And I'm just going to literally double move, because I'm only 3-inch movement, get myself into the doorway, just take a bit of cover and keep myself between the relics and the arrow boys so I can keep targeting them from range next turn if I need to. Alright, so you're going to activate the second arrow boy here, Elliot. Pushing over to there, getting within an inch of the arm stash, which means you'll get an extra goody attack and throw some shields at me. And I believe that puts you on 4 attacks instead of 3 now. 4 attacks on 5s. Oh, no good. But you had to move, so I guess that's him done. And that being the case then, I will make a move, and it doesn't have to spend anything as well either for the double for extra movement, just to get in an inch range of this arrow boy. Then I'm going to attack him. It's usually 4 attacks, it goes to 5 for the arm stash, and it's 4s to hit because it's strength 3, toughness 3. Let's see what we can get here. Needing 4s. That's much better rolling. I know, yeah. So that's going to be 2 crits, which is 6 damage. And then at the end of his activation, he's going to throw some fire steel axes within 6 inches of a fire, so he's going to choose the one that's got 3 health left. You get 2 dice for throwing axes. It's a double 4, which means if I get a crit, he dies. And I believe it's just the same as the others. So on a 4 or a 5, it's 1 point of damage each. So I can't kill him with that. I need a crit because it's 4 damage if I get a crit. So let's see if we can finish him. It would be awesome if I can. Oh no! He takes a damage though, which means that he is down to 2 health remaining now.
Basically.
Activate the arrow boy.
In the door, I think.
In the door, yeah. Push him into the doorway, and then you're going to get to shoot into my Grimwrath again, since you'll be more than 3 away.
Yeah.
So 2 shots into the Grimwrath Berserker. It's going to be 5s again though, which is hurting you.
It really is.
1 hit. So only the 1 damage.
Really need those crits for...
Yeah, for the 2 dice. Alright, let's go with the injured Fyreslayer then on the left there. I've used all my doubles now, all my abilities, so it's just going to be 4 attacks twice though, because you're already in combat with me on the left here. And that is going to be strength 3, so I'm going to need 5s here, to be honest. And not bad though, that is still 2 damage. Then we'll go again, 4 attacks, and nothing that time. I got 1 damage, so he takes 1 more. Not bad, since he took 6 from the casket. Alright, then you're going to make moves through the door, yeah.
Double moving.
Get in in the doorway with him, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, and then you're going to move yourself into there, that'll do you. And then for me again, this Fyreslayer in the middle is within an inch of the War Chanter as well, so he's got 4 attacks. Let's see what we can do. 5s again. And we get a crit and a hit this time, which is going to be 4 damage, I believe. Yeah. It's much better that time. And then we've got another 4 attacks, which is just another hit, which is probably about right. And that's another damage, so he takes 4 overall from that one. And the War Chanter's taken 12 damage so far. Alright, so on a 1 he would have taken some d6 damage from the casket after the first move. We forgot about that, but he's okay. Then this guy.
His first move, he's going to drop him.
Oh, he's going to go.
Bang.
He's tempting fate.
Bang next to the
Orcs
casket,
are stupid though, they don't care about these ghosties. And he's alright. Okay, fair enough. So the War Chanter took the damage from the casket. He took on the spirit so the other ones could move around. And then you're going to make moves through the door and just get yourself behind the pillar there. And I got 1 more Fyreslayer with dual axes. He's going to move into the within an inch of the War Chanter, but not of him. Maybe not being clever about this. And then that means I've got 1 dice attack left, on 4 dice, which is no hits that time. So it's all evened out for me, to be honest, I think, as well. I've just had a lot of attacks really this turn. And that is me done as well. That is turn 1. Nobody has relics yet. Probably makes sense not to have them yet either, because after you activate and you're holding a cursed relic, you take d6 damage straight off the bat. And I don't think Al wants to tempt fate with the d6 damages, because we've seen what happens with that. So we'll go into turn 2 and initiative roll off, and we'll remove these activation counters. Alright then, let's go into an initiative roll-off about round 2. Let's see if I can get my Grimwrath some quad goodness. Who knows? And not this turn. Oh no, I do! Woo! Alright, 111. The quad is on. And 666 as well, which is perfect for my Battle Master. That's a good roll for me, to be honest. Yeah. Perfect for the Fyreslayers. Well, my list anyway. Go for it, Al.
Oops.
Okay, so the quad's on for Al again as well. He's got a 333, a 22. Both got a single, which means that we'll have to roll off for initiative. So you get the priority, and it's going to be Al for the Bonesplitterz. So Al, you've got to choose your wild dice first, followed by me. Alright then, and it's going to be quad goodness from both of us. I'm going to be looking forward to this turn. It's a quad 3, you've got a 2 and a single. I did not choose to take initiative. I could not turn up the Grimwrath Berserker's quad. It doesn't give him much bonus movement on the rampage for a quad 1, to be honest, but it's still better than a normal rampage. And 666 for me in a single, so plenty of nice abilities to come this turn, I'm sure. We'll get into battle round 2 for the Bonesplitterz. So you're going to go for the War Chanter, and what are you going to do?
And I think I'm going to use his double for
+1 attacks.
The Warpath ability, which will give him and Big Stabber next to him +1 attack.
This turn
for the whole turn. We'll thump that wounded dwarf in front of me.
This one here, so go for it. 5 attacks with the War Chanter into the dwarf. You need 4s. That is bad rolling now. Alright, so do it again, I guess. You've still got +1 attack though. Go for it again.
That's 2 damage.
That's not bad. That's 4 on me at the moment.
I could really do with a crit or 2.
Yeah.
Oh,
there it is. Oh, no hits though. It's not great really, but you got a crit.
But a crit's 4, so that's 6
So I took
total.
6 this turn, not bad. I'm on 4 left with him. Yeah, I think it's hard to pass up on taking the Battle Master, Auric Rune Master. I'll get the names right of these different heroes, they all sound the same. And he's going to try and finish off with a Volcano Call, the Arrow Boy that's on 2 health remaining. And we'll use a double 6 for that, which means I get 6 dice, which I've just got the perfect amount for there. Let's see if we can do it. 4s and 5s are 1 damage, crits are 3 damage. Yep, he's definitely dead. He only needed 2 4-ups anyway, so he's dead for sure. And then the Rune Master is literally just going to go 3 and 3, and he's going to get close as he can to the objective, but not picking it up. He's just going to hang around for now. Alright then, so you're going to go with the Arrow Boy here, Alia? Try and deal some more damage to my Grimwrath before you die. Is that right?
Yep.
And you've got 4 attacks instead of 3 because of the arm stash. So go for it.
It feels like I'm not going to achieve much, but
Might as well.
You might as well do some damage because I think he stands a good chance of being deleted.
Running away I don't think it's going to help you much this turn because I've got a quad.
And as he's cozied up next to that nice arm stash, might as well make use of it. Oh, a crit.
That's better. Okay, bad. So you need 5 though, so you got a crit.
Still only 2 though because it's his close combat weapon.
That's the trouble in it. Okay, so that's 2 damage, and then you got another attack. Still 4. That's really good. So that is 4 damage. So I took 6 overall. Alright then, let's go with the Grimwrath Berserker and pummel you back before the Arrow Boy here runs off because I can see what he's doing. So we'll hit you with +1 attack, which is going to be 3 up to 4. Strength 5 for 3s. You've already taken some. Oh wow! He was going to do well anyway, but that's 12 damage, and he'd already taken, I think, 6 maybe. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he's the goner. Okay, and then he's going to use his quad 1 for his special quad Battle Fury, which for the Fyreslayer version is basically Rampage, but it buffs your movement based on the value on the quad as well. I've only got a quad 1, so he goes from movement 3 to movement 4, which will put him into combat. So he makes the move up to the Arrow Boy, and he gets a free attack as well as a free move. Only 3 attacks this time though, because no arm stash. So 2/5 damage on 3s, and that's 4 damage, same again. Okay, so not so bad that time, that's probably evened it out a bit to be honest. So that is another 4 damage, so that's 8 overall on the Arrow Boy. So you're going to go with the Big Stabber, activate him, and we'll see what he wants to do. I'm guessing you're going to want to try and move in and do some damage, and you have got a Rampage on. Alright, so quad 3 to Rampage.
Yeah, I'm going to spend that quad, and I'm going to Rampage, into, that's my free move.
I guess it'll have to be in
into him.
Straight into the guy in front of you. There we go.
Strength 5 this time though.
Strength 5, so you're going to be on 3s this time, which is pretty nice.
More like it.
You've got 3 attacks, go for it. Oh, not like that though. So how much damage do you cause though? You're still pretty good, aren't you, for damage? So now you've got 2 actions, I've taken 3 damage. So go for it. If you get some decent rolls, you could easily kill him. Oh, that's a good roll. So that is 9, 12 damage. That would have taken him out in one go anyway. So that would have actually been 4 attacks instead of 3, but it wouldn't have made any difference after the first roll. You wouldn't have killed him in one go anyway, so it would have had to be done on the second roll, and you did it there anyway.
I'm doing it!
Alright, and then you're going to trap in both of my Fyreslayers with the last action there, and you'll be done. The Arrow Boy over here hasn't been, so I'm going to go with the Fyreslayer here. Let's see if we can get in, and we can. So I'm going to move 3, get to there within an inch, and then attack for my second action into the Arrow Boy. You've got 7 health left, so I'm probably not going to kill you at all here, but 1/3 damage, and that's still not bad. I needed 3s, and that is 4 damage still, that's not bad. You've got 4 left.
Yeah.
Disengage for 3, and then you've only got 3 move anyway, haven't you? So I'm guessing you can get yourself out of there. That's it. Push around the corner a bit, and that'll do him. So the Fyreslayer on the left here is going to, who's heavily injured, he's just going to do 2 attacks into the War Chanter. We'll just keep trying to hack at him. We've used all our ability dice, so it's just going to be 4 attacks and 4 attacks on 5s. No hits that time. It's all evening out for me down on this side now. Another 4 5s. That's a little better. I caused a damage, so not good for him this turn. And then it's on to the last one for you, El, in the middle, which is the Warboy Warboss in the middle.
I think he's just gonna hang about.
Hang about it like my guy has, I guess. Makes sense.
Good. Get off it. It's fine, that is.
Yeah, that's it. And yeah, I guess it's going to be on to my last activation, which is just the dwarf down here. Alright, and then 4 attacks on 5s. That's slightly better than I did even with the first one, so that's 2 damage. And second load, see what we can do. And it's another damage, so that's 3 more to him this round. So then, because we're going into round 3, the reserves would usually drop in for Catacombs, but we had delayed allies, which means that the reserves don't drop in until about round 4 onwards, so it's going to be interesting. Nobody's risked picking up any cursed relics yet, so we'll go straight on into initiative roll-off here. Alright, so that's going to be Fyreslayers, and they're getting not so good. I got 2 doubles.
2 doubles.
I do like my doubles.
Doubles aren't bad.
Yeah, I like my doubles for the leader that I picked, so that is going to be 2 singles as well towards initiative, and initiative could be interesting, so let's go for it. And the Bonesplitterz, another quad is on the cards, oh my life. And you've got 3 singles as well towards initiative, that's insane. Right, then now that you had initiative for the Bonesplitterz, you've made another quad for this turn. Quad 5, and you have initiative with 3 singles because I turned my single 6 into a double 6. So I do have a lot of doubles, which is quite good for my Fyreslayers, so we'll see how it goes. So, with the big stabber here. Yeah, so he's on 3, so do you want to go, which one are you going to go into? The injured one, or might as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, so go for the injured one. He's on 8 damage anyway, so you need 4 damage to kill him. See what you can get with the big stabber, and you only need 3s, that will kill him. It's like 9 damage in its own right. Okay. Alright, so second action, see if you can...
attack.
He's not been hurt, but if you get a crit and 2 hits, you can actually kill him, so that's a beefcake the big stabber is, so see how you can do. Oh, really not. Reroll that one. See if you get anything better. Oh, a crit. No, so that is still 6 damage. So big stabber, what's he going to do? Is he going to use the rampage?
I can't think where else on the board I can really make it juicy. So I'm gonna rampage. I think I'm gonna move up so that
slightly there. Yeah, fair enough.
I can
move the other guy through later.
Way.
And then you're going to attack him.
So that's my free movement.
See if you can finish him. You need 2 hits or a crit. 3s. Oh, nice. That's 9 damage. Wow. The big stabbers are nasty when they can get in combat. They really are. So that's my 3 Fyreslayers down from that flank. Alright then, so I'm going to go with the Auric Runemaster and try and call on the volcano once more. We're going to move to there. And then I've got 12-inch line of sight there of the Arrow Boy. And I will get 6 dice for a double 6, and 4s and 5s cause 1 damage each. You're on 12 damage already, so I need 3 damage here. Crit will kill him outright. Yeah, there we go. So he's definitely dead. He only had 3 left anyway, and that is now your battle group downed as well. So kind of what we expected is that our shields would deal with the opposition side pretty well, and they have. The Runemaster then has an action left to move back, and he will just move back fairly snug onto his relic there, and I think he will probably leave it still for this turn, I would have thought. War Chanter for you out, activating and literally just double moving, yeah. Getting himself up there, getting towards those relics, makes sense. And now I'm going to activate my Grimwrath Berserker. He's going to use a double 2 and add 3 to his movement for the first move action, which is basically just slightly better than Rush for these guys. So he goes up to 6 movement for the first move, which gets him just beyond the pillar there. The first pillar. And then second action, which is only 3 move. Bless him. Up to there. So he's not going to get onto the relic either yet this turn, but it's getting close. And initiative could be big next turn as well. Yeah, initiative could be pretty massive next turn as well. So that's him done. And then your War Boss, he can move 4, so double moving for 8. And you're not actually quite in range of the relic, but whether you'd want to pick it up this turn or not, I don't know. But there we go, I guess.
To be honest, I probably would if I could.
But I think you genuinely were out, to be fair, which is unlucky.
Yeah, I'm just a tiny
bit out.
Snacker out. So.
onto the last activation of the turn 3 then, which will be basically just the other Fyreslayer. He'll use a 5/5 for the Righteous Zeal as well to make that generic +3 move. So that'll be 2 into the doorway, 4 up to just behind the pillar there, and then 3 will basically just probably push him up alongside the Grimwrath Berserker just in behind him there, and that will be turn, I believe. That is everybody activated again, and brutal third turn as we thought it would be. And it's going to be moving on to turn 4. The reserves will be dropping in, and we will do an initiative roll-off. And here we go, initiative roll-off. Fyreslayers are getting... Oh, the quad is on. It is on, and look at where the Grimwrath Berserker is. Okie dokie. Alright, and a double 3 and a single 6 there. That's a pretty good roll, to be honest. See what you can get, Al?
Kind of hoping for initiative now.
Yeah, it's true. Initiative is a big deal, to be fair. Oh, another quad for... Oh, I don't think I've ever seen us do that. I think we may have had it once or twice, but that's pretty big. And then you've got 3 singles. That's a good roll. And yeah, both of us have gone for quads again here. I couldn't even equal up for initiative. I mean, to be honest, if I could even equal up for initiative, I would have. But I just didn't even have the option for that, I'm afraid. So it is what it is. And it will be on to reserves dropping in, though, for turn 4, which will give me the advantage because I have 3 fighters to come in here. Al only has the 1. So obviously Catacombs, we alternate placing fighters in doorways until they've all been placed. Alright then, folks, so deployment is complete for the reserves who have come in late. They've been cursed. Al, you have initiative this round, so you got to place first with your totem there and block that doorway, which is pretty vital, I guess. But I have come in from this entrance with a polearm axe and dual axe Fyreslayer there, and then on the right hand side there another Fyreslayer on that side because I can separate them if I wish to. But these 2 doors are blocked, so I'm going to have to work my way through those. But otherwise it will be Bonesplitterz for initiative, battle round 4. Alright then, Al, so what we're going to be doing for the Bonesplitterz initiative?
We are going to be charging our war boss in between your dwarves and this relic to stop them from nabbing it.
And you can grab it as well.
And I'm going to engage that one. And I'm going to risk it and I'm going to pick it up.
It's that time. It's that time.
It is that time.
So at the end of your activation he will suffer d6 damage. But for now, he can do his free attack from the rampage for your quad 5. And then you get 2 actions anyway, which is mad. Okay, so you need 4s against the Grimwrath Berserker.
Ooh.
And 2 hits, still
That's
6 damage. And I've taken 15, so I've got 10 left. But you got 2 actions to be fair to finish him.
Yeah.
So I've got 10 left. That's another 6, isn't it? 3 minimum? Yeah, so that's 6. So you need 4 more damage from the 3rd attack if you want to finish him. So that again. Oh, just! Oh, it was close. Yep. Plus 2 to spare. Down goes the Grimwrath, and that's big because I did have the quad to use on him, so this definitely was needed. And he's not in combat with you either, so yeah, that's a good move. It worked. If it didn't work, it was a big payoff, but it's worked for you. And the war boss is activated. He will take d6 damage though from the cursed relic. Let's see what he takes. Takes 2. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Alright then, so the way they pretty much design these maps is that you can only deploy within 3 of the centre of the doorway, and that means that you can't really possibly be at the start of your activation within an inch of a door to use breach door. So I'm going to have to make a move, but I will move as close as I can to that edge so that I can get to the relic with another action, because I'll use door breach for my double for 3, double 3, and that gives me, I believe, an extra 3 dice towards this. Alright, and it was a double 3, which means I get 3 dice. I need all of these to be 2-ups to get 6 or more on my final strength for the weapon on my model to breach the door. So let's see if we can do this. Oh, just! If I'd got a single 1, he wouldn't have done it, and it would have been impossible to get that this turn. So we'll take away the door, and it's now open, and that then allows me to do a normal move action to get within just about as far away as I can be from you, to be honest, and still pick up the token. And he will now carry it, and he will also take d6 damage for 4. And then onto your activation now. The War Chanter's got to get as far as he can, I guess, with only double move of 6, being an Iron Jaws War Chanter. So he can't quite get into me, and I think I might get away with this game now, because I think it'd be too slow to get over to the other relics.
It's looking that way.
Unless my guys die to the relics, that's the only thing, with the curse. So we'll have to wait and see. That's the fun of this one, I guess. Oh, wouldn't it just? Rune Master moving 3, picking up that relic, and then he'll move another 3. And you know what? Actually, yeah, we'll do it. You might as well. So then I'll move through there for a second move and hold down the objective. Alright then, so you're going to move up with the totem and get within 2, to attack. Yeah, just about there. And then, second action to attack the normal Fyreslayer. He hasn't taken any damage yet though. Alright, so then you're going to attack at range 3, sorry. So you're going to be, with the totem, strength 4, and you got 3 attacks, yeah? Go for it.
Yep.
Needing 4s, and you get 2, and a crit is one of them, to be fair, not bad.
Yeah.
It's a good roll.
It's 2 4, so that's 6.
6 damage. He's on half health. Alright then, I'm going to go with the Fyreslayer over on this side, and he's going to double move for 6 and get beside my polearm axe there. And then he's going to use the quad 2 that I have for a rampage, so he needs that bonus move for 3 to block you off as well from getting around to the polearm and get a free attack. 4 attacks for the rampage, might as well attack you, so 5s. And he does do well for damage as well, that is 4 damage. So making moves.
I'm making a 4-inch move there.
Which is gonna
trigger the casket.
For on a 1. You're all good. And then another 4-inch move, which will probably be the same again.
Probably.
Yeah, it doesn't really get away from an inch anyway. Might as well make the full move and then just do it. On a 1 again. He's all good. I think I've got my lonely Fyreslayer over there who might as well come across and block off the door, to be honest. So he's just going to move 6 across. Actually, you know what? He's literally just going to be a douche and just block the door, to be honest. There's no point in him doing much else there, is there? So he'll sit in the doorway and just make sure that his Rune Master is safe. D6 damage for my Rune Master after activating for holding the relic.
Has he gone?
4 damage for my Rune Master, to be fair. Otherwise, though, the only one I do actually have left is the Fyreslayer here. He'll just move into your leader there, Al, and he will attack. 4 attacks on 4s, and that's definitely a cocked one there. Okay, so we get a hit and a crit, that is another 4 damage. Right, we'll do an initiative roll off for the turn 5, just to see who can pull away first, and pull off the first move, and that'll decide whether you can do it or not pretty quick, I think. So, let's do that, see what we get. It is going to be a 555 for me. There have been so many quads this game, insane. And then I've got double 4 and a single. So to be fair, it's not ideal for me because I wanted initiative, really. But go for it, Al, see what you can get. Quad right out. That's how the game just does you over, Al, to be honest. A quad every round, and you've had to use a wild dice. But this round, when you wanted initiative, it just gave you the quad outright. Alright then, so I had initiative, so I've made sure that I've kept it because that's what's going to probably win me the game here, and that's how close it's come down to. So I've made a single 2 to get 2 singles. Al, you couldn't then match me up to try and challenge for it, so the only choice was to make a 222. I would take initiative. I'd move the poleaxe, who has the relic. My other relic is far out of reach, and so I don't have to worry about him. I'd move up to the door, use a double 4, which adds 4 dice on 2-ups to my strength of 3. I need 3 2-ups here. Easily getting that. Crack the door. And then I've got another 3-inch move to push out of the way there. And that will, I think, win me the game.
Yeah, I think I'm happy to
because
call it.
Al does have a quad, but 8 movement I think we said got to about there.
I can only get to there.
And the rampage would get you to there, so...
he can't get far enough.
I've tied you both up, haven't I? Yeah. He's the same kind of situation.
Yeah.
So I've managed to secure the relics in both of my guys. So we can roll for him anyway. So D6 after his activation. He does take 4, but that puts him up to 8. Nothing can reach him to attack him, so it makes no difference, does it? The Rune Master would also take D6. Let's just see what happens with him. He does take 6, but he's got more than enough health. He's my hero. He's only on 4, so he'd be on 10 damage. He's got, like, I think 15 left. Your big dude would technically, I guess, take D6, but then he's also in a fight as well, so it doesn't really matter. So would take 5 damage, and my Fyreslayer's in with him, but at the end of the day, it's 2 relics to the 1, I guess.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do.
The Fyreslayers just about won that in the end, really, which is ironic because the dwarves are slow. But yeah, interesting.
But they love their treasure.
They do indeed. But yeah, fun one. I hope you guys really enjoyed that one. We got to try out another Catacombs map. What did you think of this one, the Tomb of Negranda? Different map again because there's no bridges and everything, and for the gaps it's just the pillars and the more cover and things like that, so it's very different to the other ones that we've played. But we'll definitely try out more of the maps. Make sure that you subscribe, guys, for all the expansion packs for the and all the new stuff for Warcry. There will always be plenty more on the channel, as well as all the other skirmish games we cover. So make sure that you're subscribed, throw a like on the video as well, guys, that's important, and please do leave us comments down below, get chatting to me and Al down there on the vid. Let us know what you think of the new Fyreslayers. I think they're vastly improved. I love being able to play 2 heroes. It fleshes out the game so much more. I think Al would probably agree. Interesting that Al was able to try and ally this game. It definitely boosted the big stabber earlier on. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it, guys. Happy New Year, and see you next time. Happy skirmishing.
Hi there, thank you for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do make sure you are subscribed to the channel and make sure to hit the notification bell. Also throw us a like on the video and leave us a comment down below. Finally, if you would care to support the long-term progress and stability of the channel, please sign up to become a Patreon member in the link below the video for as little as $3 per month, just like the amazing people to the left of me. You will gain access to many different benefits, but you will also be making sure that we can still put out videos for the foreseeable future. Thanks for watching, and you can check out more of the videos here, right on our channel, Everything Skirmish. But until next time, happy skirmishing, guys.